All right, guys. So now we actually need to think about user management. And so the way that we're going to do that is we're going to create a simple page here where we have a sign up form and a login form. And depending on which route they're on, we will display, which one. So let's go ahead and get into that. So I'm going to close all of this for right now. And in our application, under components, under pages, all right, so in auth, we will import React and component from React. We'll import connect from React Redux. We will also import with router and link from React Router DOM. And we will also need auth actions, which we haven't created yet. So import all as auth actions from up a directory, up another directory, store actions, auth actions. And now let's create our class auth, extends component. And for right now, we'll have a render method that says, we'll also need to import the partials. So let's go ahead and import login from up a directory, partials login, and import sign up from partials / sign up. Now in here, we are going to return div with the class name of auth wrapper. And then if this .props .match .params equals sign up, we will return sign up. Otherwise, we will return login. Now we need to wrap this a few times. So const map state to props gets the state and returns .state.auth, and const map dispatch to props will get dispatch. We'll say .state, or actually that's it. And then we will export default connect, map state to props, map dispatch to props. And we will wrap with router auth. So let's save this. And now in app, what we need to do is our login route, we need to import auth. So import auth from pages, from components, from current directory, components / pages / auth. We will change this render property to component, and it's going to be auth. We'll also add the same for the sign up route. It will also embed that. And then the / route, we're going to also need to import redirect from React Router DOM. And if this .props.token, rather if not this .props.token, we will return redirect to /login. Else, we'll just return route. So let's save this now. And we're on login. We actually don't have a login component. So let's go ahead and create that. So import React and component from React. Let's import connect from React Redux. Let's import link from React Router DOM and class login extends component, and we're just going to create a very basic class here with a render method. And we're just going to return div class name form wrapper. And h3 login. Then we're going to say map state to props. Here we actually need both auth and chat. So .state.auth and .state.chat. And then const map dispatch to props, which gets dispatch, and we're going to just leave it blank for now. And then we're going to export default connect. And this is always going to remain the same for the most part. By connecting, we're always going to have those two properties. So I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to copy all of this into sign up. We're just going to change the name from login to sign up. There. Save this and refresh this. So now if we go to sign up, we have login. And that is because in auth, let's have a look at this. Auth match params. Okay, so path is what we got wrong here. This props match path equals /signup. So let's save this and then refresh this. Now we have two routes, login and sign up, and also the default, which will redirect to login if there are no tokens. So with that said, now we actually need to create both the login and the sign up forms, which will use the socket to send a command, either sign up or login. So for the sign up, let's just go ahead and, let's get Bootstrap added in here. So npm bootstrap, I think this is the package we want. Yeah. All right, so npm, let's go ahead into our React here, npm install -- save bootstrap. Then npm start. And inside of our app.js, let's import bootstrap dist css bootstrap.min.css I think we should have. So let's save. And yes, okay. So with that said, now let's create a bit of a form here. So in sign up, going to create a form. We'll have actually what we need to do is div class name container, and we'll have div class name row, and then div class name call medium 12. And we'll put our form inside here. We'll re-indent it and then get rid of that second top level. There we go. So inside this form, we're going to create a div with a class name of form group. I'll say label email and input type text, or rather type email, and class name form control. And I need to start dropping down like this to write these components, otherwise it'll overflow. And placeholder email. Then I'm going to copy that form group. I'm going to paste it here, and it's going to say password. Type is going to be password, placeholder password as well. Let's save this, go to the sign up page, and we'll see a sign up form right here. So now let's, under this form group, let's add a button with a class name btn primary. Type is going to be submit, and it's going to say sign up. And then in our form, we're going to say on submit, we're going to take the event, and we're going to run prevent default to prevent the default behavior. And we're going to say if this.props.socket, we're going to say this.props.socket.send, and we're going to JSON.stringify an object, which is type sign up, and data is going to be an object which has email equal to this.state.email. And I need to drop this down as well. And then password is going to be this.state.password. So up here in component, let's go ahead and construct. Let's run super to instantiate the parent class, and then this.state is equal to email nothing, password nothing. And then on these form fields down here, value is going to be this.state.email, and on change, it's It's going to be this set state email e.target.value. There we go. And I'm going to copy this for our password as well and just update the parameters to reflect the new property. So let's save this. Let's get rid of that send message button. We no longer need that because we are working with the socket already. Now on the sign up form, I want my socket server running, and I want to say nick@nick.com and password. And when I hit sign up, we'll see we got a message. So now what we need to do is we need to, on the socket server, we're going to actually save this data as a user. Before we do that though, I'm going to copy all of this into the login component. And I'm going to change the wording to login. Change the type of the socket message to login. And we also need the constructor with email and password. So I'm going to copy that. And there we go. Let's save this. And when I go to login, it still says sign up. So let's change that. And then down at the bottom here, rather at the top, let's add a paragraph that says don't have an account, and then a link to sign up. Say sign up, just like that. And then I'm also going to copy this over to the sign up component. Just above where it says email, we'll say already have an account. We'll redirect them to login. So let's save this. Now we'll see we can switch between these two routes, and that is fine. Everything works. So let's go to sign up, and we will need to actually create the user account from the chat server socket. And so I guess we'll get to that in the next video.